a B-52 model, Spudman, the third pillar. We've got a fried egg, a cup. Hello Flight Simulator fans, welcome back to another Practically Geek video. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and today, as always, well, it seems like always, apart from my flight videos, I'm here to check out a freeware airport, this time by a different creator I haven't featured on my channel, but who has done amazing works in some UK scenery that I've noticed, and I picked this one out today to show you. It's Land's End, or St Just Airport. It's obviously in the southernmost tip of the UK. The creator is called Superspud, which is a really amazing name. Some of his freeware sceneries, I have to mention, he does have help from another creator over on flightsim.to called Skell 300, so big shout out to him and obviously Superspud for making this. I've seen a couple of pictures and I wanted to make a video this week to show you just what it's like, because in actual fact this airport is dreadful. It's one of the worst I've seen, one of the worst default sceneries I've seen, apart from static aircraft making it a bit more if you can call it that, lively. It's not good. Look at this. Now obviously with doing this I've had to do some research to see what this looks like, and it don't look like that. That is not great. The only good thing is it has somewhat of a car park and it has got cars in it, and that's where it is located, so big thumbs up to the default scenery for that. But honestly, you can see how close we are to Land's End. Lovely picturesque setting of England down in the south. And this airport seems to serve as a hop over to, I think it's called St Mary's. The main aircraft in this airport is the Twin Otter. I'm actually hoping that aircraft does come in form of third-party developers, or some point Asobo starts to add some aircraft in for us, because I do like that aircraft, even though I've never flown it in real life, but I've never flown it inside any of the simulators ever. So I haven't flown in the older Microsoft Flight Simulators or X-Plane when I had that. But anyway, onto this. Yeah, it's got some turnaround areas. There's a grass strip, so runway 20, and then it's got another intersecting runway over, which would obviously you do the approach just over the shore, which is great. Then there's another one here, runway 11 going in as well. So there's some grass strips and two tarmac ones. So it's got a good few runways. The developer creator, if you like, also mentioned the sheer monstrosity of, well, there you go. The taxi signs are just gonna be clipping a plane's wheels and probably send it flipping. But yeah, one thing I can say is, spoiler alert, he has fixed these taxi signs, which are just, what the hell is that? I don't expect Asobo to go through every scene, every default airport, but come on. These buildings look okay, but it's them two kind of weird chalet holiday homes that are just stuck in the middle here by the car park. One thing is the road itself. If anyone can tell me, I'm not too sure, I haven't read up on this, but the roads in this simulator have this weird transparent layer over it, and then sometimes you'll see the road underneath, or sometimes you won't even see a road. I don't know what that is for. Maybe it's to help these cars, like it's on a track or something. But anyway, I know they also have updated this, I think it's a farmhouse or some kind of country home or holiday house that people can go to. These look more like townhouses and sort of, yeah, it doesn't look great. But at least they're there. You can see all the 2D scenery planted in there with all the cars around the buildings. So the buildings haven't even been lined up properly. Anyway, yeah, so this is Land's End. We're going to be jumping in to Superspud's freeware in just a moment. In my last video, I showed you Wellsbourne. I can't because what I keep on saying. I think. Why do I keep on saying Wellsborough? Wellsbourne, Mountford Airfield, just south of Birmingham. That was in my last video, and I wanted to ask about me landing the aircraft. Do you think I should keep it in at the start of the videos, or do you think it would be worth me doing the landing into the FREEWARE airports, or no landing taking off at all? I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. I tried to focus my attention on the drone camera and showing you the surrounding areas and, you know, where the taxiways are, if they've been upgraded, etc. So let me know what you think. With that being said, let's jump into the FREEWARE airport. I'm gonna start right back out at my Cessna 152, and we will jump into the FREEWARE now, so it looks like a bit of a seamless transition. Okay, welcome back to Land's End Airport, and we're in Superspud's FREEWARE scenery now. I had a sneaky look around before I started the video, so I'm sorry about that, but spoiler alert, it's absolutely amazing. It's definitely one of the best FREEWARE sceneries I've seen. So I am excited to see more of his work. But let's just have a look around. You can probably already tell, just in the left of the background, there's some of those like plastic warning posts just to the left under my wing. But also you might see that certainly I think the elevation of the whole place has been changed, and obviously being true to life. Definitely some texture work has been done on the grounds for sure, the runway and the tarmac that I'm on now. But yeah, it looks like I'm kind of on a slope almost. But let's jump up and see what we've got going. Already you'll see that the taxi signs just over here have all been sorted out, so it isn't an abomination. It's not. It doesn't look like it did. Instead, we've got some nice new taxi markings, and you can clearly see where the runways are now. The grass strip and the asphalt runways, the concrete runways, just to your right there you'll see the car park, but we'll do that in just a second. Everything over on the taxiways and the grass strips and the tarmac has been completely fixed. There's been perimeter roads and fences being put in place, which just adds to the realism. It looks really good. There's a digger in the background at the end of the runway there, some static cars and lorries just here, just to add to obviously detailing. Making our way forward to the main entrance road. That's also been done. There's been an actual road being added, so it looks really great. I've also just noticed this as well. I keep on seeing things that have been added. This little lay-by for the lorries. There's quite a few of them in England. The AI cars aren't great in this game. They're weird. You'll just have a look at that now. They're kind of boxy and blare and ghosty. Obviously this is part of Superspud scenery, so it looks a bit more realistic. And obviously all these posts and hedges have been added in for the surrounding areas and aircraft approaching. We've got a proper car park now with clear gravel markings and where the cars should be, as well as lighting, and can't wait to show you the night version of that. This hasn't been changed, but it has been given an overhaul with some static cars, and it's got a nice rock perimeter fencing around it, but the autogen building still exists, so that's not too big of a problem. The tractor here is quite cool. It's quite a detailed tractor for what we're looking at. I've also got a Google Street View comparison right around, I imagine, here, looking in, so I'll show you that now. You can see that the runway, sorry, the control tower is true to life. It looks really nice. And all these buildings, obviously, you'll know that this was completely messed up. It was clear, there was nothing here. Obviously, there's a roofing detail, like the silver roofing looks absolutely amazing, by the way. These cabin areas as well. There's a small car park and outside dining area for the terminal, which again looks amazing. There's another Google comparison for you right around here. I think I shot something here, so you'll just see how much work has been done. And the creator, Superspud, has been hard at work putting some really funny little Easter eggs in. It's probably one of the best control towers I've seen. It's really, really like greatly textured, and emergency siren and antennas. But look inside of the control tower, look at all this stuff he's put in. There's a rifle here, a silenced Uzi. We've got a Naomi Campbell book called Swan. We've got a B-52 model, Spudman, the third pillar. We've got a fried egg, a cup, and we've got this record player with some great looking records. We've got Lou Reed, Hawaiian Christmas, Big Fun, and you can see how detailed they are because you can read it. Big Fun, A Pocket Full of Dreams, a Throbbing Gristle, okay. Another a shotgun there. So yeah, he did add some cool little extras in. The terminal building is actually amazing, by the way. I noticed this. It's a can of Coke and a croissant. And that is some super detailed croissant, by the way. And the Coke can as well. We are quite close to them. Let's go through the doors here. You'll see some cool stuff as well. This makes me hungry. Look at these cakes. And a fridge full of cola and Fancy Zeros, a coffee machine. We've got some pictures of maybe it's Land's End Airport. Certainly this is, I don't think Air Berlin would be in there, but there is a picture of a Twin Otter somewhere. I did see that. Maybe it's in this building, but this main building here actually looks like it. It's really spot on. It's really great. These lampshades, I've seen a picture of inside Land's End Airport, and it really looks similar to what that is. There's the Twin Otter there. I don't know what this is. This scares me. I looked at it before, and yeah. And it's so detailed down to the point you can read this. What I thought was funny, it says no selfie sticks. Now I thought that was a joke. But you're not allowed to take pictures in security areas, so maybe that's not a joke, or maybe it is. But by the way, this is really super quality and really detailed. I'm actually really pleased at how good this is. I must admit, I didn't expect it to be this detailed, but it is. We've got another car park here, maybe a staff car park. We've got actual Welcome to Land's End Airport, and again, the quality, that's really good. You can read all the text. And yeah, you know, obviously you are comparing this to the default one, which was absolutely dreadful. We've got some Twin Otter static aircraft there, which is great to see. Great move on that one. Really good work, Superspud. Got the refueling centre here. A lot of detail in here. A lot of industrial things like pallets and pipes and dumpsters. I think I see another little thing here. It's an airliner magazine. Oh, it's aviator magazine. These little Easter eggs are great. I love it. And overall, absolutely massive big thumbs up. I even like sort of the ground reflections seem a bit more pronounced. I also didn't mention this, I saw this before, there's a lot of this weathering and kind of, you know, where oil slick would be in this kind of area. It looks really great. I'm really blown away by that as well. So we are going to continue that tradition of my videos, and we're going to go into 1 o'clock in the morning to check out the night lighting for the Land's End Airport. Okay, so it's about 1 AM, and I must say, again, this is one of the best kind of freeware airports I've seen, and the night lighting is just the same. The reflections just seem to be a bit more pronounced than the default kind of scenery. It's really great. Would have liked to see a bit more lighting in the control tower, but the interior one is like the best I've seen. It looks so realistic. The restaurants in there and the seating area, you can see the flooring well, just like you would see in real life, just down to the, you know, the distance lighting, those red runway lights and the car park lights as well. And then the distance lights in the background, nothing to do with the airport, but it looks absolutely amazing. The runway lights, the taxi lights, the apron lights to where the fuel station is, these ground lights illuminating the aircraft and the apron and the car park all look absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with this. This is a really good freeware airport, and that's again another emphasis on freeware. It's a freeware airport. So let's check out some different weathers inside this airport, just by this main apron. So as expected, the reflections in the tarmac look really great. Again, this is nothing to do with the creators, this is something to do with the SDK and Asobo and the lights going off when you get close to the pushback trolleys. But again, even in this weather, in the rain weather, it still looks amazing. The reflections of the hangars look great. The reflections obviously in the runway and the tarmac, and just the appearance of the airport in this rain weather are really cool. This is the Humid Storms preset from Weather Presets Pro. I've used some of the presets before in my videos. And it's not raining, but obviously you can see the clouds and the atmosphere is really close. It's thundering, and there's still obviously the rain on the floor. That looks really great as well. And then once in a while you do get lovely days in England, mostly in the south as well, so Land's End especially. And again, the airport looks amazing in this weather. If you are enjoying my videos, please give me a like and subscribe. Comment with any feedback you have and just say hi, especially if you are the creator. I'd love to see what you think of the review. I appreciate everything that you guys have been able to do for me in terms of likes and comments so far. I'm going to continue to make these videos because I enjoy doing them. It doesn't matter kind of how many views I get or anything like that. I just like to show these freeware sceneries off because I know they don't get sort of enough recognition, because obviously there is a lot of payware out there. But what I've seen so far, some of these freewares are better, or if not the same as some of the payware stuff you get. So definitely check this out. This is Land's End Airport by Superspud, and a special thanks to Skell 300 as well for helping him out on this. He also works with him on other projects as well. I will be doing more freeware airports in the next couple of weeks, as well as some flight tours, which is a bit more relaxing. I'd like to thank everyone I've featured in these videos so far, because these airports are so, the quality is insane, and you know, you aren't making any money from it. I hope that you are getting donations, and I urge anyone who's going to be downloading these to make some kind of donation. As I say, thanks for watching. I'll be back very soon for more of the freeware airports. I've been Practically Geek. Thank you.